Thank you so much, Wilfred. My name is David Kariuki. I was born and raised in Kenya, and I went to primary school at Santa Prince, and then in Dikarud Christian, and finished my class 8, went to Form 1 in Jamhuri High School, but later transferred to Kiremara Boys High School, and I graduated from Form 4 and decided to go to the university at Presbyterian University of East Africa. That's where I studied and graduated with second class upper. I became an auditor for 3 years. I've worked in internship at KPMG, and I went to MGI Worldwide. I have worked there 2 years, and I relocated to the United States to seek further studies. And right now I'm doing two masters, that is in data science and operation management. I have finished operation management, better part of it. Right now I'm remaining with research, which is the one that is taking approximate 8 months, because it's a project in artificial intelligence. And so it will be amazing when I get that one done. And so I hope to graduate next year, spring 2024, with the two masters. Well, I was following up news pop-ups because I had an interest to study abroad, and I was looking at going to Australia. I was looking to going to Canada, but those opportunities presented a huge burden, especially in providing the finances. And so I just decided to go to Canada, and when I was given the authorization, I realized there was Kenya Airlift program, and when I looked into it, it was really promising. And one thing that I really liked about the program is that it was not only bringing students to the United States, but guiding them through the process even after they have finished their studies. And that's why I decided to stick to the Kenya Airlift program up to this point of time. Well, Kenya Airlift program was really efficient the time that I joined, and the message were really, the correspondence between me and the Kenya Airlift stakeholders was really swift and fast, and it took me approximate time of 4 months to get everything done, and I relocated to the United States on 28th of December 2021. Oh, well, when you have a great urge to seek knowledge, especially in the United States, you don't look at one school. I had to really find a different school, but again, I knew my path. I wanted like to learn things to do with tech industry, and I was looking at those vibrant schools that are really known so much in tech careers. And I couldn't get to MIT for various reasons, but yeah, I decided to come to South Dakota because I got a full funding and full scholarship as a graduate assistantship, and this has really helped me a lot. Well, my assistantship is quite great because when I was looking at coming to South Dakota, one of the factors I was considering was the work experience, because it's so important while you are in the United States. And the foundation, the SDSU Foundation, gave me an opportunity to be an IT personnel, and I've been working for them. And part of what I do on my daily to-day duties is that I fix network. I come in wherever there's a troubleshoot that needs to be done on a computer, and I set up new employees and those existing. And it has been a journey of great experience and great discovery, especially in IT. And especially there is a huge gap that really young people needs to fix when it comes to technology, because technology not only new technology not only deals with new devices coming into market, but it is also a transformative way in which society changed from how they used to do their things and how they are going to do their things presently and in future. Well, my graduate assistantship, and this is what even I tell my boss. I would really be working really so much even without pay, because it presents a huge deal of experience. Because what matters to me right now at this point in particular time is the experience. Getting that experience really matters to me a lot than even the the money itself. But um, again, the foundation, which is the organization that I work with, pays my tuition and caters for my stipend. That is the living expenses, with around maybe a deal of $15 an hour. That's what I get paid. When I received this graduate assistantship, I was really keen to details, and one of the clause statement that I could remember so well in that documentation was that you can take any course that is within the university. And I realized that the best way I can do for my graduate assistantship is to maximize it wholly. And so I decided to be taking 12 credits a semester. So I decided to be taking 12 from operations management and 12 from data science. And this is how I've been able to expedite on doing the two masters, that is data science and operation management. I and I think why in the United States, and specifically in South Dakota State University, is quite flexible on how, like, you have to choose the flexibility on how you're going to work on weekly basis. And when you sit with your supervisor, you kind of make an agreement. And this was a great agreement because my supervisor factors in the time that I have to spend on books, and this has been great for me. And I spend better part of the morning now as working, that is from 8 to 12, and then from now the rest of the time I'm in class up till maybe late at night. My typical day is I wake up at 5 a.m. and I do some reading. Then I go to the gym at 6:30. I go to the gym at 6:30, then come back to the house at 6:40. I 6:30, then I come back at 7:40, and then prepare to go to work. At 8, I'm at work up till 12. 12, I'm out. I go take lunch. Then I go to class up till 5, and then in the library from 6 up till 8.
You are watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Upstack America. Upstack America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.upstackamerica.com. Upstack America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential.
Well, actually, what inspired me to get an additional master's is that for you to be someone who wants to reach your dream, especially here in the United States, you must remain relevant. And relevant here in the case is that the world is shifting towards data-oriented kind of advancement, and we have new technology coming in. And so I decided to take courses like artificial intelligence, and this inspired me really to join the field of data science, because I really look at myself in future as someone who will be having a company that will be dealing with huge data, and naturally part of that is the innovation that I've been able to do in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning while still a student at SDSU. Well, I can tell you for sure that what separates other universities from this one is that one is that this university is ranked number one in terms of having the most peaceful community. And students can attest, especially internationally affiliated people, that we have the most nicest people, especially in South Dakota. And this is it steers your education, and you know the immense potential of this university in terms of the faculty being able to help you out wherever you have an issue, especially when you don't understand something. That's a great deal too. And the opportunities here are great. And one fact is that data science was ranked among the #1 by the US News for being the best in the across the United States. So that's why I took an initiative to join that particular masters. When I came here, it was pretty cold, and you know when you come from Kenya, your body is not acclimated to cold, as we would say, but throughout, when you stay like 3 months or 2 months, you start adapting and fitting into the system, and that is normal, especially when you come to a new place. And one thing that I really liked is that I kept an open mind, especially in what is being consumed here as food. I might not like everything, but there are some things that I pick. Like I like so much eating from Kidoba, because they have something from 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 Africa,
Africa, yeah.
and I love Asian food. Yeah, the only places that I really don't go so much is places that give junk, but but I really like this place so much. Yeah, that's what I would say. When I came here, I stayed for 2 months without driving. It was really hard because I depended on Uber, and taxi here, they are not that flexible. Like when you call a taxi, it will take approximate of 20 minutes before you get picked up. And so I really had to organize on the way to getting a car. And I had a car. I had one car, and then my friend told me wanted the car, so I gave out the car and bought another one. so
Oh, great.
so that has been life. So yeah, it took me 2 months before getting a car. Yeah, when I was in Kenya, uh, there's a small car that I had purchased that wasn't that good, you know, especially those Toyota Corolla that I don't know, it was 2000 and something car. And so yeah, but I couldn't think it was that easy for you getting a car here in the United States, because you only need to walk in the yard and maybe purchase a car cash upfront, or maybe if you have great credit score, then you get a payment plan, and it's pretty easy. You pay maybe for a stretch of 5 years or something like that. So I can tell you for sure I miss home. Yeah, because sometimes you miss the little things that you used to do. You know, especially I was a type of a person that I used to check on my friends, you know, on regular basis. And there are those critical key friends that I normally miss. But anyway, that is life. When you have to pursue dreams, then you have to let some things go, because you have at least to sacrifice some of these things for the greater good, because even those friends, they are pursuing their things, you know, they are pursuing their dreams too. Yeah. One thing that I can tell you for sure, I've been eating Kenyan food never since I came. Something that I cannot part with is ugali. Yeah, and I get a very big bundle of ugali. It's called bunge here.
Okay.
I think it's produced on the south coast of the United States. So yeah, that's what I take, and I really like it so much. Yeah, the coursework I can tell you is heavy, especially things to do with tech, like machine learning, deep learning, and and statistics, because that is what majorly I am doing. And so, sometimes it's hard, but when you take time, the one point is that you must take your time for you to get something done in the best way possible. Yeah, but if you want just a surface based knowledge, then you will spend maybe just little time. Yeah, yeah. But my advice would be take time to not only be good enough, but be the best and excel in what you are doing. I would say this: anything, anything that can be done by a human being, anyone can learn it. When you were a child, you didn't learn to walk, but with time you learned it. So when you spend time and when you conceptualize and when you perceive in your mind that you need to get something done, then I think it would be pretty simple for something to be done instead of just sitting down. Data science is a great course, and I can advise students, if you can get maybe an admission to come to South Dakota State University, please just consider the program because it is ranked #1 best online program in the United States. And again, there is immense opportunities out there for data scientists. And again, because if you want to be project based, then this is a great deal.
Or is an online course?
No, it's a face-to-face and sometimes online because we take classes from different universities, but here in South Dakota State. If you are coming to study data science, then you must really equip yourself with something like Python. Just know the basics, and if you'll be able maybe to go ahead of the game, then do the advanced coursework in Python. This is a great deal because Python is key. And you know, this is a universal language that has helped so many developers. I would really advise anyone coming to do data science to have hands-on skills in Python, because I didn't know so much about Python when I was back in Kenya. But when I came here, I spent quite incredible amount of time trying to figure out things. And yeah, I got Python done, and I can say right now I'm proficient enough to handle some tasks in Python. Yeah, I would tell students who are still in the process that you know, take heart. This is not blind optimism, but it's something that can be actualized. You have seen people, you have seen the videos, and I mean, sometimes it takes time, but we have to trust the process. And we have to really embrace how long it takes, because some of the students might maybe you know, be saying it's taking too long. But again, we understand before you come here to the United States, not only KEAP is involved, but various institutions and some working independently. You may never know their nature of operation, but we really hope that we are going to have a tremendous number of students coming to the United States to realize their dream. Keep doing what you're doing, and persistence is the great insurance against failure.
You have been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back again next time to learn concepts, tools, strategies, and resources on the path of becoming a successful immigrant in USA through real-life experiences. Be sure to subscribe to Bob Mwiti channel on YouTube, and also follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.